and I'm just going to go through and chat to Rachael all about Thermage FLX. Now this is a treatment that is around the eye area and firms the whole area, and obviously I'm kind of suffering a little bit, which a lot of us are, with a little bit of overhang there, and it literally will tighten the whole area up. But I've only read on the website, so it'll be really interesting to chat to Rachael today to find out more about this fabric. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Yes, very good. So I'm really interested to find out about this Thermage FLX around my eye area.
Yeah, incredibly popular treatment at the moment. So what is it that you're looking for the Thermage to do for you? What's your area of concern?
Sort of my upper eyelid. I just feel it's getting heavier.
Yeah.
Difficult to put makeup on, getting the old mascara on that area, yes, and so anything really to just freshen that eye without a total dramatic effect. I still want to be natural. And
we don't want to look like we're different. We just want freshening up. That's the key, I think. Yes. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thermage is without doubt probably the best option for eye treatments, non-surgically. The Thermage FLX is a new version of the typical Thermage that we've known for a very long time. And there's a very unique way now that we're using protective shields in the eye to really achieve a much better result long term with Thermage. So with that little change we've made where we use that protective shields, it means we can treat from the top of the brow right down to the lash line, which is very unique. There's not very many treatments that can do that. So particularly when you say that little bit of heaviness is starting to bother you, and you know, maybe you're not seeing as much space where we put eyeshadow, and you know, you said the mascara on the brow, it's a problem for everyone, but it can really help with that because it will just contract that skin, build that collagen, and help to lift and just open up the eyes a lot. You know, that's what we all tend to feel that the eyes are closing a little bit.
No, I really do. They seem to be getting smaller, and you know. And
actually, you've got these beautiful piercing eyes. We just want to open them up and show you more than this.
Great.
Good. Yeah. The other huge benefit you'll get as well is the under eye, because we treat both. So skin around the eye is very delicate and very thin compared to the rest of our face and body. So we do a total eye treatment with this. We don't just focus on the top or the bottom. We focus on the entirety of the eye, so we can also help to refresh it underneath. So on the whole, the eye just looks brighter.
Lovely. Yeah. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Sounds great.
In terms of, you know, some of the questions I really commonly get asked are pain levels and results and things like that. So it's an incredibly comfortable treatment. It probably doesn't sound it because it's around the eye, but it is incredibly comfortable. We numb every single area that we need to so that it's comfortable to have the protective eye shield.
How do you numb it?
We numb it just using little lidocaine drops.
So no injections.
No injections. nothing to be worried about. Just like putting hydrating eye drops in. There's a slight sting for about 20 seconds, and then you can't feel it. So that's
brilliant.
Good. Yes. It's very like having a little bit of shampoo in the eye. Is what I always say. That's what it feels like.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. And then in terms of the treatment itself, it's comfortable. You know, it's heat around the eye. And it's at a level that you can absolutely be quite comfortable with. In fact, I had a patient say it felt a bit like she was meditating or something. She was that comfortable, so that's quite rare to hear.
And how long is the treatment?
Treatment itself, so it's about 20 to 30 minutes each eye. We do one at a time so that you don't feel claustrophobic or anything like that. We want you to feel really comfortable. So we do one eye, give you a little break, and then we do the second eye. About 20 to 30 minutes per eye.
And downtime? Is there?
Virtually none. You might be slightly pink, just the skin around it. It's actually from me touching the skin rather than actually the treatment itself. So 30-minute cup of tea or coffee in the clinic afterwards, just while I check on you, and you're as free to go away and do everything.
And can I wear makeup?
Makeup, absolutely fine afterwards. The only thing I would say is if you are a glasses or more importantly a contact lens wearer, I would say just wear glasses instead of contact lenses for 24 hours afterwards. I just don't want any more irritation in that eye. You know, we want to be cautious of it. So contacts on the way to the appointment is absolutely fine. We remove them, or we get you to remove them on the day, and then just wear glasses for 24 hours afterwards. That's the only compromise you really need to make for it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah,
great treatment.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
It's the popularity of this is increasing massively because
No,
that element of the ocular shields that we protect the eye with has just meant it's taken this to a whole new level, this treatment. So something that we've always loved has now just been taken up a notch. Yeah.
Well, that's great, Rachel.
Good.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
It's great to know all about it, obviously, before you have the treatment. So you're not nervous about it, you feel completely comfortable.
Exactly. And consultation is such an important part because we get to manage your expectations, we get to talk about the kind of results. You know, we've had a little look together today and had a little look at the results you might achieve, and actually it's really one of the most important elements. So, you know, I'm glad that we've had this chance to meet before we're going ahead.
Thank you.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you for your time.
My pleasure, of course. We felt this upper eyebrow area has started to come down.
Yes.
And it often rests then on the lash line, something that really bothers patients. So what you'd be expecting is to really lift that up and shrink some of that skin so that you have a real appearance of where the eyeshadow will go on that lid. And that's the aim, is to achieve that much more open looking so it doesn't look heavy. And then what will work beautifully is this under eye area where there's these really fine little crepey lines, and often, you know, there's a lot we can't do under there. You know, you have to be so cautious with fillers, you have to be very cautious. And actually it's the skin itself that needs addressing. So tightening that is going to make a huge difference to not only your face as a whole, but it's just going to freshen up the entire upper face. Where, you know, we can have all sorts of things done, we can have Botox and all that, but actually the eye itself is a tricky one. So I think this is the ideal treatment for you. You know, there are other treatments out there, and I really believe that Thermage, particularly the eye, the FLX, is going to be without a doubt the best thing for you.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I can't wait.
I know, I'm really excited for your results.